long ago, when the world was yet wreathed in chaos. "'Tis said that the heavens gave order to the chaos, that the heavens bequeathed a great power to the earth, granting unto it prosperity. Thus the advent of all life on earth. Especially wise and gifted, the divine race of the Danans. Swimming gracefully through the seas, the merfolk. Living proud yet arrogant lives, the reptiles. And possessing incredible strength, the giants. However, none were able to earn the heavens' favor. And in time, one by one, they disappeared. In time, the heavens gave birth once again. Life, 'tis said, flourished anew. Hello everyone, I am your host MeleeWizard, and welcome to Let's Play Treasure of the Rudras, an RPG for the Super NES by what was then Square. I really don't know how popular this game was over in Japan, but goodness knows it never reached this side of the Pacific Ocean, so for the most part, we didn't even know this game existed. But this game, as you can see, I really have not played too much of this game, but from what I've seen, I really like it. But as you can see, I haven't played too much, and yay for a blind run of an RPG! What could go wrong? Let's just go ahead and start a new game. And I'm not going to mess with the characters' names just for simplicity's sake. So, Sion, a brave but reckless warrior. Serlent, a learned sorcerer searching the truth. Ryza, a vibrant druidess hoping to heal the world. And Dune, I don't know, a wandering thief seeking ancient riches. Begin? Of course. One thing interesting about this is that each of the three characters here, plus Dune, who will no doubt be showing up eventually. It's basically three different storylines, and we will be playing all three. I do have a plan about how I'm going to go about this, but I'll go into detail on that later. But for now, we'll start with Sion. I'll become the greatest warrior ever. Okay. They're late. Think they've managed to catch a cultist this time? There they are! Hail, Rostam! Open the gate! A girl? Hey! A protagonist that's not silent! Rostam, you did it! You actually went and caught a cultist! Ha! Foxy here's the one you should be congratulating. Oops, sorry, miss. Sion, Foxy will be waiting for you in the second floor reception room. We're taking this creep down to the cells. Keep the girl company for a while, alright? Sure thing. I'll catch up with you later. Thanks. Whoa, she actually thank you, bro. I'll meet you there. Alright. So the first thing that I want to show you is the magic system here. This is one of the things that really turned me on to this game. And so the magic here is called mantras. And as you can see, we already start with some magic here. So we have fire damage and a healing spell, which is nice. But the thing is, we can actually create our own spells anytime we want. But the issue is knowing what the name of the spells are. And that's the issue of these prefixes and suffixes here. Because you see, ig is for fire damage, and adding na to the end of it, targets everybody. But you see, we have lef, which restores hit points. So if we create Lefna, and now we have a healing spell that targets everybody. And there's going to be a bunch of things, and we can have up to 4 pages of spells here. And so in theory, if you knew what spells to make, you can have the strongest spells right at the start of the game, but goodness knows you may not have the MP to use them with. And we'll find a bunch of formulas or what have you as time goes on. So let's see here. The man Rostam returned with, probably a member of the Rudra cult. Large as a Rudra organization may be, it's only a matter of time before we smash them. Oh boy. And these books, we have the basic in and outs of RPGs for those who have never played them. So let's see what else we've got around here. Ooh, hello, what do you have to say? That girl Foxy is quite the beauty. Ah, yes, the whole pink hair and all that. Though, of course, with pixels, you can only see so much. Ah, here we are. So you're really Lord Aremia's daughter? I've heard a lot about your father's wealth. He's practically a legend here. We owe our wealth to King Cryun, you know. Fantastic! Hey, Sion, Foxy's amazing! Doug tells me you're going to compete in the Tower of the Valiant. Yeah. Are you the one who caught the cultist? I am. Our area's been a hotbed of cult activity lately, but it wasn't until kids started disappearing that we took them seriously. They're kidnapping children? Our best guess is that they're planning on using them as sacrifices. Oh, that's great. What little we know about the cult, we've had to find out from their followers. The only certainty is that they're intent on reviving some old god named Rudra. Rudra? Who's Rudra? The destroyer god the cult worships. They believe that his rebirth's tied into the coming of a new era. Ridiculous! Since Doug mentioned the Tower of the Valiant tournament, though, how do you feel about your chances? Think you can win it? I wouldn't be competing if I didn't think I could pull it off. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, it would. Hey, Doug, any idea how Rostam's getting on with the interrogation? Afraid not, bro. Maybe you should go and check in on them. I'm getting a little restless. I think I'll take a look around. I'll give you a tour. Of course you will. What plans do you have, Doug? Looks like there's nothing else in here. And that way is to the king, and there's a balcony down that way. Really no other interest. Let's see. The prisoner? Rostam took him to the cells in the west wing. Ah, here we are. Let's see. What's down this way? Ah. Really, there's multiple ways to get there, but I think this way is quicker here. Keep heading that way, and you'll eventually get to the cells. Huey and Rostam should have already begun their interrogation by now. Have they now? Ah, and that would be right up here. Or not. Okay, never mind. You'll find the cells. Ah, they're downstairs. Duh. Alright, I have to get by you, and I believe that leads to outside. Aha. Get anything out of him yet? Nope, he's a tough nut to crack. Say, what's with these boxes? They belong to the cultist. Funny thing is, I've yet to find any kind of lock on them. As far as I could tell, there's no way to open these things. Really? You've been at it for a while now. Want me to take over for you? We're fine. If we need your help, we'll ask for it. You should be more worried about finding a clue as to the captain's whereabouts. But I'm sure I could. The matter is under control, Sion. Go about your business. Well, okay. So, and it's a seal protecting these things. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, so how about going out this way? Yeah, this takes us back outside, so go ahead and head back in through here. Our liege requests your presence in the throne room. I believe it concerns the Tower of the Valiant tournament. Does it now? Where are Rostam and Huey? They're still interrogating the cultist. Then you shall have to relay our discussion to them. We cannot afford to wait any longer. Chancellor? Of course, Your Majesty. 2 days remain until the Tower of the Valiant tournament begins. Traditionally, Knight Captain Taurus would have been chosen as challenger. However, a full year has passed since we last heard from the captain. As all attempts to locate him since have failed, we must appoint a successor. Don't worry, I already bested Taurus in training. I can do it. Not so hasty, Sion. There are a few things you should know. The captain was very particular in his instructions to us. Taurus left instructions? Indeed. Only the strongest of our knights may ascend the tower. The strongest? But that means... Precisely. You will be competing against Rostam and Huey. Whoever triumphs shall be sent to the tournament with our blessings. Furthermore, the king has chosen Foxy as your comrade-in-arms. Oh, really? Foxy? Is this some kind of joke? Sire! Sire! The prisoner escaped! Oh no. What? Rostam and Huey are already in pursuit. And you're just standing there? Get a move on! Sion, make sure he doesn't get far. Okay, off we go. So, which way would that guy have gone? So, what was this the? Yeah, that was the balcony. Duh. So I have to go this way. What? The cultist escaped? He certainly hasn't come through here, I can tell you that much. Maybe he fled through the west gate? Ah, darn you! Hopefully this won't be a freaking wild goose chase. Sion, I just saw the cultists running through the west gate towards Vad. Okay. And there were guards there that would have stopped us from going if we hadn't come to this point. Somebody just ran by here in one hell of a hurry. Oh boy, no time to browse around the town. We got a thief to find. Oh, and hello, our first taste of battle. We're against an Axis. And one cool thing is using there we go. You can actually choose the order your characters can have the battle order, which I think is a cool thing. Not much, but the enemy's kind of weak, I guess. Alright, and I think that's a good time to stop for the moment. So join me next time where I search for that stupid thief. So for that cultist, rather. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.